Anime Screamers! Welcome to my top 10 list. I have to do it today, three, 3 days. I am sorry, I got a nasty comment, but I'm back, so here goes. The Simpsons have one of the biggest predictabilities because I'm going to talk about the 15 ways the Simpsons have predicted the future. This time I'm actually going to do this is my will be 15 the ways the Simpsons predicted the future. And I got these from Collider, but but this is my reaction to them, how I found them out in each episode and compared the two. But honestly, Matt Groening, how this come true years later and just creeped me out. 15, 15 smartwatches, season 6, season 6, episode 19. This is the Lisa Wedding episode, and well, if you guys, there are a few future text episodes, and huge talk to his watch. Predicted smartwatches 2 decades before the first one who would be introduced to the world. This episode was, this is 2 decades before smartwatches were created. 2 decades! It's a season 6, episode 12, season 19. Guys, which is a good episode, and honestly, and the smartwatches look like a cell phone, but honestly, it's more high tech now, but th- this is this is how the smart in 2 decades before we have the real deal. How? Number 14, serving horse meat, season 5, episode 19. You know you never trust food at Springfield Elementary because it's a short gag of lunch lady Doris, which her voice actor died. But honestly, the Guardian recounts the infamous horse meat scandal of 2013. Uh, Found 229 of animal meat used in Tesco burgers. A million of beef products were pulled from Europe that understandably public outcry of that could have been compromised so horribly. This was from a Simpsons episode, season 15, episode 19, decades ago. And this the Guardian was created It and this meat scandal was in 2013. This just come out in 2013. Can you believe that? Number 13, Three Eyed Three-Eyed Fish from season 2, episode 4. You know, Blinky is a central part of the best episodes of The Simpsons. And Blinky is also the mascot to The Simpsons. And also, it's a practice of Wiley and ignoring the residents. But Blinky turned out have a real life counterpart over decades. A Terrian fisherman caught a three-eyed wolffish in a reservoir near a nuclear power plant. Sound familiar? A ZME reporter quotes, "One of a rare specimen, no question of Mr. Burns' counterpart is this article through Blinky, three-eyed wolffish. Ow, ow. Just like over decades ago. This just from season 2, episode 4, and it just come out over decades ago. Episode 12, Baby Translator, season 3, episode 24. Herb is played by Dane DeVito, which is Homer's half brother, and never before seen a baby translator, which can baby Babylon means. Today, few baby translators, eventually App Store, apps like Cry Translator, Baby Talk Translator, and Sound Dreams make Cry invention. Okay, one thing, they just create a baby translator from apps. And this is just from season 3, episode 24 of The Simpsons. And we just passed season 11, censoring the David. Season 2, episode 9. Marge learned hard to censoring a slippery slope when resident censoring David Michelangelo's David, a artwork that covered up a pair of jeans, outrage the community that won't tolerate nudity. The same thing happened in 2016. A copy of the statue on display in St. Petersburg sparks controversy and vote and want to be it to be covered. Honestly, this from a season 2, episode 9. How? Jeez. Episode 10. Lisa, Lady Gaga at the Super Bowl. Season 23, episode 22. Oh my god. Guys. I am so sorry. One of the Simpsons Super Bowl episodes. I am so sorry. Uh, why? This episode! the infamous 2012 episodes. Lisa Goes Gaga. I'm not I'm not explaining it. Nope. You're on your own, guys. I'm sorry. I'll just go and explain that part. Watch Lisa Goes Gaga. I am not explaining it. Nope. You're not going to get me to explain Lisa Goes Gaga. If you do, write it down in the comments. Write it down in the comments and I will do a review over it. And I will. And you know why I will. And you guys will know I love this episode. I really hate this episode. In 2012, Gaga performed at the Super Bowl, and that include the Poker Face, Bad Romance, and Gaga was lifted above the stadium show millions and with a piano, just like the episode. That I am not going to explain why she did in the episode. I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. It's I am so sorry. 9. Walt Dis Walt Disney and Fox merger, episode 10, season 5. In 1998, in episode When You Wish Upon a Star, Homer met with Alec Baldwin and Kim Bester that played by themselves, and in the Fox that has now owned by Disney. And, and the Simpsons just figured out that Disney and Fox actually now been owned by each other now. Hulu, Disney, and or HBX and so agreement. Now they own. Now all of them are together now. I am not joking. And I'm sorry about number 10. I was angry because it was an infamous episode. I am I hated. I really hate it. I actually there's some episodes I there's some episodes I do hate from TV shows, and some episodes I don't like, and I will not mention. Number 10, Trump Pregnancy, Season 11, Episode 17, Bart to the Future. Everybody mentioned Trump pregnancy and the former presidency Trump and the fix of the economy. Trump was elected president, everybody, honestly, honestly, the Simpsons predicted Trump will be president in 2000 in this episode, and 2016 he got elected president. This from season 11, guys. Episode 17. Forward to the future. How? How? How they predicted Trump be elected president. That's just bizarre. Number 7. A U.S. curling team, season 21, episode 12. In this episode, Boy Meets Curl, Marge and Homer um, uh, actually practice curling and enter the Winter Olympics and won gold medals at defeated Sweden. In 2018, there was a U.S. curling team led by Josh Schlusser, and they won gold medals and defeated Sweden to 10-7. Honestly, they had the Simpsons predicted in 2010, 8 years they're going to have a Olympic curling team. Oh my god. They predicted something 8 years. Be- this is 8 years after the episode aired. Number 6. FaceTime, season 6, episode 9. This is the same episode, Lisa Wedding, and it's the future of 2010 before they before Apple announced that they before well they actually shared the news, and she dialed Lisa dialed a phone and showed Marge's face like a rotating dial. While Skype was invented in 23 and used calling use computers, in 2010 Apple announced that they developed FaceTime for Apple that use an app that will see people's phones for the camera. Okay, this was created in 1995 and take Lisa's future in 2010. Okay, 1995 to 2010. Simpsons mind blown. Number 5, Matrix 4 premiere, season 5, 15, episode 14. I'm not a big fan of The Matrix. And if I do a top 10 movie series, I will actually show you my top 10 movies. I, I do horror all the time, but I will do top 10 movies I do watch. Most of them are kids, and some of them are mostly most of them are romance com- and comedies, and some of them are Christmas, and most of them are kids. But more. Let's get back to that. Um, Homer was next to a movie poster in 2004. The Ziff come to dinner. He was next to a poster that a Matrix Christmas. The Matrix was released in 1999. The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolution were released in 23. It won't be until 2021 where The Matrix Resurrection. Honestly, it's not surprising that The Simpsons predicted a fourth Matrix movie. Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolution, and Matrix Resurrection. Yeah, four. Four Matrix movies. How? How? Not surprising. Four. Oh, come on! The Pandemic, Season 4, Episode 21. The In 1993, The Simpsons first aired the episode Margin Chains that focus on Marge charging shoplifts in prison and forced to in prison, but the rest of the got Oscar flu of products reach. Oscar flu is similar to to I can't say on here. I'm sorry. To well to the pandemic we are experienced right here. Honestly, yeah, I can't say on here. I'm sorry. YouTube guidelines won't let me say on here. I am so sorry because, but honestly, I cannot believe honestly, they predicted the pandemic in 1993 and experienced, we should rewatch Margin Chains before in 2019, then take this and make sure it never happens. But lucky us. I mean, we never learn from our mistakes. Sorry about that. 3. Murder Hornets from Season 4, Episode 21. The pre- in the same episode that The Simpsons predicted the pandemic, another outbreak during the same episode, uh, they actually predicted the giant insect hornets. Oh my god, really? I can't. They actually are a real threat to the bee that killed the bee population. Oh my god. The Asian giant hornets are really are big a threat to the bee population. Bees are really important to our bee population. Let me see. Bees are so important. We need them to pollinate the flowers and spread pollination so we can have beautiful flowers that pollinate our flowers so we can have fresh air to and make them bloom. Otherwise, with no flowers, no fresh air, our planet just withers away and we will be hit with the rays of the sun. The ozone layer breaks and we will die from radiation poisoning. Number two, Tom Hanks adores the U.S. The Simpsons movie. Yeah, the Tom Hanks cameos in the commercial that actually took a father and two daughters to the canyon and actually brought more money. In 2022, one after Joe Biden presidency, Hanks appeared in a commercial that determined to hardship caused by the I can't say it pandemic. The video focused on America's theme of rebuilding the economy and assess Biden's administration so far. He used. I cannot believe Tom Hanks will actually help Joe Biden. Huh, that's neat. That's neat. And number one, legalize reefer in America. In Canada, season 16, in episode 6. Honestly, well, um, uh, well, to tell you the truth, there was a counterpart of Ned that actually have legalized weed in Canada. But this episode of Midnight RX is actually in 2015. It, but in 2018, recreational marijuana become legal in Canada, while coolest things predicted in The Simpsons. Honestly, The Simpsons predicted everything. Honestly, how if The Simpsons predicted from not only that, they actually predicted. Here's one honorable mention that I never pre- that there's some honorable mentions. Letter to from the Beatles. Um, in 1991, Morris sent a letter to Ringo, uh, and he actually she waited decades, and he got the he sent the letter back. But two Beatle fans actually replied to Paul McCarthy and 50 years and honestly, Paul McCarthy actually replied in 2013. Re- The sideburns of MBL great. In 1992, Homer at bat, Mr. Byrne recruit Major League Don McGraw and end up benching Matt Lee for player Sideburns. This it actually happens to the captain in real life because the Yankees owner John was fined 25 for losing his bench. Sigping and Roy Tiger attack. This actually happened, guys. This is from Insider. The Simpson parody entertainer Sigping and Roy in 1933 actually got mauled by the white tiger. But Roy Horn and Siegfried and was attacked live by Manticore, one of the white tigers, and that will happen. Honestly, this is what happens in The Simpsons. So have a good day. Give me a like and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Love you. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.